Hello everyone and welcome back to Dusty Dan's Whiskey Reviews. So if you're new to the channel and looking for reviews of bourbons, ryes, or some of those Dusties, hit that subscribe button and bell notification to be alerted of any upcoming reviews or live streams. If you're already subscribed to the channel, thank you for your support. Today we're going to be reviewing the 10-year WhistlePig Straight Rye Whiskey. Founded in 2008, WhistlePig is actually the most awarded rye whiskey maker in the world. In fact, in 2017, they were awarded with the coveted Best Whiskey and Show by the San Francisco Spirits World Competition. So this is a 100% straight rye whiskey, aged in New American oak and finished in bourbon barrels. It's distilled in Canada and uses 100% Canadian rye grain. This one is actually a single barrel pick out of Galatoirs in New Orleans, Louisiana. Comes in at 56.9% ABV or 113.8 proof. I'm really excited to get into this one, guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. Open this guy up here. No pop. Ourselves a pour here. Take a look at the color here first. Kind of a light caramel color. Not too heavy on the legs, really. Light honey, light caramel color. Let's get into the nose, guys. Okay, so right away on the nose, it's rye, right in your face. Get a little bit of a dill smell to it. But what's nice is I'm getting a little bit of that caramel and vanilla from being aged in the bourbon barrels. A lot of nice citrus notes, some lemons, maybe some orange peel. Maybe little earthy notes. Maybe a little bit of clove, a little bit further down in there. All right, guys, I'm excited to do it. Let's get into it. Wow. Okay, so right away, hit with a big burst of heat from the proof and the rye. It's coating the palate pretty well. To be honest, it's completely covered. A lot of the rye spices hitting the front of the palate. You get some of that dill. You get a little bit of mint. On the finish, I was picking up that clove that I was getting there on the nose. Maybe a little bit of butterscotch notes. It's actually really good. Let's go in for a second sip here, guys. Cheers. Okay, so the heat has calmed down a little bit as far as from the proof. The rye spices are still really all over the palate. Really nice. I am getting some of that zest, some citrus zest. The front of the palate is more spiciness from the rye. Not getting too many flavors on the front. Middle of the palate, that's where I'm getting that zest, that fruity zest. I'm getting a little bit of caramel, vanilla. Then on the finish, you get a little bit of mint on the finish. You get some dill, some clove. And there's kind of a butterscotch note that goes from the middle of the palate into the finish. This is really, really good. And it's still coating my whole palate. The finish is just long. It lingers on. Nice burning feeling around the inside of my mouth. It makes you want to go back and go in for more. Let's go in for this third sip, guys, here. Cheers. Okay, so again, some of those rye spices really on the front of the palate. Not getting anything really more than that. Where it really shines through is in the middle and in the finish. Again, that middle, getting some fruity, zesty notes in there. You're getting a little bit of the vanilla, a little bit of caramel in the mid palate. Again, that the finish is really what is bright and bold here. Again, you get the mint, you get some dill, you get a butterscotch note that goes from the middle of the palate through the finish, and it just covers your palate, and the finish is just so long. Yeah, this is a really, really nice single barrel from WhistlePig. I've never tried a single barrel before, so from them. But one more sip, guys. Cheers. Yeah, so this one is really what I like about it. I know I just poured it, but it's staying consistent with the flavors throughout the whole palate. Again, front, you're getting the burning from the rye spices, not too much of the flavor. Middle of the palate and the finish is really where you get those nice, bold, full flavors, and they just sit there on your tongue and they just linger on the finish. The fruity notes you get on the sides of the palate, and maybe a little bit of a peppery finish there too. Now that started to pop up, but I mean just all different kinds of stuff from the middle of the palate to the finish. And so you get some peppery notes now, those fruity zesty notes on the mid palate. Transitioning into the finish, you get the butterscotch, you get the dill, some mint. And it's coating the entire palate. It really wants me to keep going. This is a fantastic single barrel from WhistlePig. I do want to give a shout out to my brother Josh and Josephine for giving me this bottle for my birthday. I really appreciate it. This is an awesome bottle from WhistlePig. I'm really going to be enjoying this here in the near future. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Dusty Dan's Whiskey Reviews. So if you're new to the channel and looking for reviews of bourbons, ryes, or some of those dusties, hit that subscribe button and bell notification to be alerted of any upcoming reviews or live streams. You can also find me on Instagram at Dusty Dan's Whiskey Reviews. And until next time, stay dusty.